You got to do your homework. You got to do your homework. And it's a lot that's not tolerable around you right now, okay? But your obedience is key. Release the negative so you can accentuate the positives. They were programmed at once, okay? You grinding right now, and that's a foreign language to them. But look, I don't know. Life is a bowl of cherries or a bowl of chocolates, okay? Which one? Either way it goes, or whichever way the wind blows, there's no amusement in the conditions that they are bringing, because it's like a battle of the ego, a battle of wits, okay? But you got to do your homework. Kind of like some incredible speed, right? You can be cramming. Don't walk in your shadows, because that'll make you a poor student. It's something you're trying to manifest, but I'm hearing, it's something like an aid, somebody who has been empowering you in the recent past, but your manifestations, the secret that you want to come to fruition, the stage is being set. It's in the distance like a lighthouse, okay? So, don't fret. You still got to do your homework. You got to be patient. You got to aim to do your very best, okay? Search for the search for the truth. I don't know. It's kind of like you're disappointed in something. Are you a writer? A private investigator? One of those investigative reporters? Believing is sin, but you just can't believe anything. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. What's this? Caution? Tickle bitties is what I'm hearing. Moni in the middle. Monkey in the middle. It's been a warning already, okay? And what's happening now is kind of like the government is getting involved, okay? It could be the federal government, civil rights, something about somebody's automobile. And we'll both ride home in my automobile. Just giving them a ride, or they giving you a ride. Either way that goes, somebody talking about that's life. So some men and women leave out the main idea, the predicate, the prelude, introductions. And on this voyage is what I'm seeing. It's been like you've been in a pickle. You got yourself wedged in between some baby back bullshit. And the conditions of all of this is not tolerable for someone who is getting the shit in on a stick. It's what they've been believing, okay? They've been making a mental note, because what somebody ain't hip to is that while they're on a journey in this automobile, playing into somebody else's fantasies, this adulterer or this adulteress, take it where it resonates. I'm seeing a banquet or something, okay? And the truth. Somebody is ceasing to battle, but they about to battle a different way. only one direction they trying to go. And they ain't talking about being or raising in the sun either. Okay? Somebody could stay in California or they could be traveling to California. Take it where it resonates, alright? But y'all know what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring you the actual factuals. I'm here to get you hip to what you hip to, or hip you on to what may be hidden. What could be hidden is someone could be homeward bound, but they are about to get caught up in what is going to preserve them in a very difficult, disappointing situation. Ship. I'm hearing something about Isaac Newton. And then some Fig Newtons too. Someone's name Cookie. So we had a message about this sibling rivalry, and I've yet to upload it. Somebody mad about some cookies. I'm seeing cherries. And it's what's being ushered in, alright? Let's see, this is going to be a quick message. They posted. Somewhere they weren't supposed to be, but their location is on. And even if their location wasn't on, the car is chipped. They got TVs and OnStar. Is that what that is? Somebody is animated on a weekly basis, okay? And it's impossible for them to do their homework. The conditions of everything and the conclusions that they are drawing is kind of insignificant, and somebody yawning because they feel like they wasted their energy, their time, and their effort on a conversation. I'm seeing a magazine and some pictures. Somebody could have done a vision board for the summer. What is it that you're envisioning, okay? If nothing yet, you got to find some time to do your homework. It's within you. And what's going on is not meant to harden you. It's meant to soften you. It's meant to soften you. Somebody's searching for the truth. Someone could speak a foreign language. Someone is always mispronouncing their words, okay? This is a spiritual battle I'm hearing, and the best is being preserved because somebody has had some difficulties with some incredible knowledge. It's been a rough patch. A rough patch. I heard something about eczema and psoriasis, some type of hardening to the skin. You're getting your skin becoming tough because what you possessed at one point in time was some desire to be hospitable and patient by somebody who was like the rabbit with the gun, okay? Accepting the impossible because it made life easier. Somebody might run out of gas too. Somebody might run out of gas. So listen, it's a conclusion and it begins soon. Whoever this message is for, you're in the middle of it. Homeward bound, okay? What is hardening and what is soft, and it's a layer that's being peeled off, okay? I'm seeing a tall building, and I'm also seeing some lightning, so it could be raining, it could be a storm coming. Somebody been on trial basis. especially when it comes to that white sheet of paper and that black ink. Somebody is ceasing to battle because whatever happened had them fretting for a minute. They was living in the shadows, but at the end of that tunnel, no, the G said at the middle of that tunnel, the truth that they was seeking had set them free. They kind of feel like they failed. They've been trying to maintain this light though, okay? Somebody is free from some shock, okay? I'm hearing something about electrical shock too. They wires wasn't grounded. They battery wasn't charged. Somebody is the friend of a politician or a lawyer, okay? Someone who has some high status is what the G's is saying. Trying to point them in the right direction so that they can be able to write and draw these conclusions that has been unfamiliar, okay, when it comes to this road of discovery. You can mispronounce all you want, but you better make sure that you spell it right. Peeling off a layer though, okay? I'm hearing something about Shrek. That's most definitely legendary. What was her name? Fiona? A friend of a politician. Their lips. On the magazine cover. Stella got her groove back. Stella can also be a male. Take it where it resonates, okay? But there is some poetic justice, and somebody is laughing when others thought that they should be crying. And you know why? It's because they figured it out. They like, these sons of bitches been trying to starve me of my spiritual energy, but I'm on the grind, okay? I'm seeing the death card, and it's like a rebirth. It's a rebirth. Introductions, right? Someone is expecting you to wage war. What's at the bottom? But no. Somebody discovered their strength, alright? But you still got to do your homework. You still got to do your homework. Trials are over. Only trail you'll be blazing now is the path to success. Other discoveries about your strengths gives you courage to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Somebody feel like they kind of like they were the rabbit with the gun. They've been cartooning, okay? And they've been following Elmer Fudd around. I don't know why they giving me that. But they've been on the hush about these motions of discovery. And they've been making a mental note. And they haven't just been believing in this spiritual truth. They have been embracing it. And they know that oil and water don't mix. And there was a lot that was left out. So a lot of the water was left out. The energy that was flowing through them, it was kind of dark. Again, they saw that light at the middle of the tunnel. They God-given built-in GPS system is going to have them triumphing, okay? They are no longer weak, whoever this person is, whoever this message is for. And somebody thought they was lacking. They packing a gun, but they ain't about to up it. And that's a metaphor, y'all, okay? They maintaining their light. like until it enters their thoughts, because what comes up might come out, and it's meant. It's meant. Because their bandwidth has changed, okay? They've been preserving the best for last. So look, it's like somebody, I don't know, were you at a parade for Memorial's Day? Or what was parading around your thoughts? Kind of like an onion that you peeled. It'll go that Shrek and Fiona again. Somebody's mother been asking them the questions like, when is it gonna end? When is the mourning gonna end? And they've been worrying and wondering too. Somebody has been missing somebody. Could this be where the mispronunciation is coming from? They mispronouncing something, but they homeward bound. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it just don't have to be love. It can be them sitting in a chair up high, all right? Not looking down with their nose, with this funky attitude, but raising heck like a raisin in the sun. I'm seeing a pan of brownies. I'm also, no pun intended, but I'm seeing a pan of brownies. And it's kind of like the Last Supper, and nothing biblical. Like this could literally be their last meal before they go somewhere that they don't want to be. All right. Homeward bound. It's something that's going to be spoken in the night hours. Maybe some pillow talk or while on this drive, okay? And what's on this disc? All right? This floppy disk. There go that rabbit. Somebody done been down a rabbit hole, okay? Somebody done been down a rabbit hole and they done recognized, analyzed, and realized that perhaps they did not choose wisely when it comes to the bonds that they was trying to strengthen. And I'm feeling like somebody gonna need a bond too. I'm feeling like somebody gonna need a bond. So just because you didn't put you first don't mean that Most High God not gonna put you first. And just because somebody is infatuated with someone who may look like somebody who comes off the magazine cover, okay, don't mean that you're not polished and that you're being downed, because Most High is bringing you up and putting you up on some game. These twin siblings, non-identical twins, somebody, was canoodling with two different males, and twins came about. That's some confirmation. Somebody is feeling like that's their success in disguise too, okay? Yeah. So the Lonely Hearts Club. Someone wants to command something up out of you, alright? It's kind of like they want you to do something morally wrong to prove your love, okay? Been there, done that. Spiritual truth. Have an open heart on what has been wasted, okay? What has been wasted? Somebody could have some decayed teeth or something like that. Somebody is weakly emanated, and it's something that somebody is going through. They pissed off about it, but they expecting for you to constitute an emergency on your part and run to their defense, alright? But look, it's some bullshit, okay? It's some bullshit. cheating in the background. 2020, I just saw on a timer. It's something that's happening, and I'm feeling like it's some choices that you must make. But you gotta do your homework first. Sea shells by the seashore. Okay? It's a condition that someone has. Somebody has compromised. Alright? And it's what someone already envisioned that was illustrated that keep buzzing around their ears like a bee. Okay? It's what's been spoken about this triumph, about this pan of brownies too. What's up with these brownies? Somebody can make brownies weekly like I used to. Alright, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody all about the money. But it's what they on the verge of knowing for sure. And this mother asking these questions, okay? Somebody could be 40 plus, don't have to be. Take it how it resonates. But it's been hard for somebody to unask somebody. Unask me, I say. Let me go. Let me just went. Yeah, let me just went. They want to be free of the static so that they can be able to hear clear. Alright? Because it's some static. It's some conflict. On the road to discovery, but driving ahead with both eyes on the rearview mirror. Somebody about to come to the end of the road, though. Somebody even drawing conclusions, but they already got some spiritual truth. Alright? Triumph. Don't leave out what's in the middle and what's been in the beginning and what you already concluded, but it's always their side, and the truth, alright? Yeah, that's what the G said. Their side, and the truth. Somebody has been generous with some info, though, alright? Somebody licking their lips while you're looking at somebody's picture, alright? A thief comes in the night, but it's the light surrounding somebody, and it's like the lamp gonna get kicked over or something. It's a fine tuning that's happening as well, okay? Somebody can be getting their car tuned up, something grinding on the wheels, but what's grinding somebody's gears? Something pissing somebody off. What's up, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? It's the premise, alright? That sheet of paper, that white sheet of paper with black ink, the plans, and what's really happening, what's really going on. Somebody been strutting they stuff like they shit don't stink. It's a series of follies, I'll say, okay, that somebody has stumbled upon. And they was crying, okay? And they was crying for no reason. Is what the G's are saying. They was crying for no reason. I'm hearing something about insufficient funds. Okay, they pissed off about some money too, alright? Yeah, we saw that evil side of money. Didn't you see it? But, yeah, somebody pissed. But you gotta think first. This ain't no quiz. This a test. It's some old shit, too. It's some old shit. Somebody who done already left you out in the cold. Somebody who done already ghosted you. So look, Venusian make me think of Venus and Taurus, which is June 6th, and today is early June 4th. Mm. Somebody been waving a magic wand, and they've been trying to blot out their transgressions, alright? So look, somebody out here doing the fool. They are. They out here doing the fool, and they could be on vacation, a fake vacation. There's been a lot that's been tolerated, but it's a it's the same lifetime. But somebody talking about this they life, and they trying to maintain their light. They ain't trying to go dark. They don't want the lights cut out neither. Save your money is what the G's are saying. Save your money. Ain't no question about it. Somebody look. Then it's like I'm hearing somebody could have just broke up with somebody and they out here scattering themselves like wildfire, going through the ringer. It's a transition that's happening, but somebody is trying to compromise